Okay, we're going to solve 5x plus 2 equals 3x plus 8, okay, without the drawings or the tiles. And keep in mind, every problem that we do on this nearpod is taken from the original 2 lessons, because I want you to be able to go back and look at them if you need to. Okay, but we're solving 5x plus 2 equals 3x plus 8. Okay, so without the drawings, we're just going to think the same idea that we did with the drawings. We want to get all the x's on one side. Okay, and we want to get that, make that happen with addition and subtraction, or subtraction. Okay, think of it this way. If we wanted to get rid of the 5x is being added because there's no subtraction in front of it. If we wanted to get rid of 3x, we could get rid of it by subtracting because there's no negative sitting in front of it. Okay, and it doesn't matter what you do. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the smaller one. Okay, I'm going to subtract 3x from the right side to get rid of the added 3x. I'm going to do the same thing on the left side. Okay, draw the river if you want to. And draw the river if you want. Notice I'm writing minus 3x right underneath the 5x. Okay, I'm trying to keep my like terms together. Okay, so to simplify, I have 5x minus 3x is 2x. Okay, so I have 2x plus 2 equals, okay, over on the other side, I have 3x minus 3x. Okay, that goes out. Okay, that's why we did it. 3x minus 3x is 0x, okay, which is just 0. Okay, so we don't need to write that down. We just need to write down 8. Okay, so we have all of our x's on one side. Okay, now we want to get that x completely alone, okay, by basically getting the numbers on the other side. Okay, so we need to get rid of the added 2 by subtracting 2. Okay, when you do that, the 2x is left on the left, and 2 minus 2 goes away because that's 0. Okay, on the right, you have 8 minus 2, which is 6. Okay, get rid of the multiplied number last by dividing by the number in front that's multiplied, 2. Okay, divide both sides by 2, and you're going to be left with x on the left, and 6 divided by 2 is 3 on the right. Okay, I wanted to also show you this. If I want to, see, when I do these, I want to keep positive x's. When I get to this next step, I like to keep positive x's. So in order to do that, I subtracted my smaller of my x's from both sides. Okay, I subtracted the smaller x term. So instead of subtracting 5x, I subtracted 3x from both sides since it's smaller. That way, I will be left with a positive x term. Okay, you do not need to do that. I'm going to show you real quick that it wouldn't matter. But I know that most kids would prefer to avoid negatives. So let's say you wanted to get rid of the added 5x by subtracting 5x from each side. What am I doing? Okay, when I do that, I'm left with 2 on the left, 3x minus 5x. Think of that as 3x plus a negative 5x. Okay, that's negative 2x. So we have 2 equals negative 2x plus 8. We have the x's on one side. Now we want to get that x completely alone by getting 8 on the other side. Okay, to get rid of an added 8, subtract 8. Okay, 8 minus 8 goes away. On the left side, we have 2 minus 8. Okay, that's a little confusing, so think of it as 2 plus negative 8, negative 6. On the right, we have negative 2x, because the 8 minus 8 went away. It really became 0. Okay, get rid of the multiplied negative 2 by dividing by -2. And that will leave you with -6 divided by -2. The signs are the same, so it's +3 equals x. Okay, same answer. Okay, so two things to think about. Just in general, we tried to get x's on one side, and we did that by subtracting 3x from each side. Then we tried to get everything else on the other side away from the x's, so we subtracted 2 from each side, and then we divided last. And the easier way to do it, at least for most kids, is if they're both positive x terms, get rid of the one that's smaller, because it will avoid the negatives like we ended up with the second problem. But again, it doesn't matter. Just however you want to do this.